10.6. Circles and arcs. Number 1. What is the circumference of circle P? Leave your answer in terms of pi. Well, the formula for the circumference is 2 pi r. So r is the radius, so 2 times 8 is 16. It says type an exact answer in terms of pi, so we type in 16 pi. And that's number 1. Number 2. Name the minor arcs in circle O. Minor arcs are named with 2 letters and their measures is less than 180 degrees. So going down the list, we have DF, we have CF, going to be either of these. We have GD, we have DF, we have CD, we have CB, we have GB, we have GC is going to be a semicircle, so not that one. Going to be those two, and GF. And that's number 2. Number 3, find the measure of arc TDC in circle P. Well, T, D, and C is this one here. So to find that, we notice this piece here is 125. If this is 125, so is TC. And the whole entire circle adds up to 360. So we need to do 360 minus 125, and it gives us 235. So typing that in, 235, and that's number 3. Number 4, find the measure of arc CD in circle P. CD is here. We're given 128 for TC. From T to D, that's a semicircle, so that equals 180. So to find CD, we subtract 180 from 128, and that gives us 52. And that's number 4. Number 7, find the circumference of the circle. Since we have a diameter, we just put that number next to pi, so we have 6 pi. And that's number 7. Number 8, a 3-foot wide circular track for a camera dolly is set up for a movie scene. The 2 rails of the track form concentric circles. The radius of the inner circle is 52 feet. How much farther does a wheel on the outer rail travel than a wheel on the inner rail of the track in one turn? So let's take a closer look at that. So we're going to need to find the circumference of both circles and subtract them. So finding the circumference of the smaller circle, we have a radius of 52 feet. So 2 times pi times 52 equals 104 pi. Now to find the circumference of the larger circle, it has a radius of 52 feet plus 3 feet, which is 55 feet. So 2 times pi times 55 equals 110 pi. Now to find out how much farther, we subtract the circumferences and we get approximately 18.8. So let's type that in. Typing in 18.8, and that's number 8. Number 9, what is the length of the arc shown in red? So let's take a closer look at it. To find the length, the formula for the area of the length of the arc is the measure of the arc itself, the arc measure, divided by 360 times 2 pi r. So substituting in our information, we have 30 degrees over 360 times 2 times pi times 16. Which equals 30 over 360 times 32 pi, which equals 8 pi over 3. So let's type that in. Just remember, it wants an exact answer, so no decimals. So typing in 8 pi over 3, and that's number 9. Number 10, find the length of the arc shown in red. Leave your answer in terms of pi. So to find this length, if this measure is 120, this measure would have to be 60 because these two form a semicircle. This is a diameter. So that's going to be 60. Now substituting in for the formula, we're going to put in 60 over 360 times 2 times pi times 15. 15 is the radius because the diameter is 30. You cut that in half. So doing this out, you get an exact answer of 5 pi. So let's type that in. So typing in 5 pi, and that's number 10. Number 12, find the measure of angle EOF for circle O. Now, since this is a vertical angle to this, EF will have the same measure as JH, so EOF is going to have an angle of 72. And that's number 12. Number 14, find the value of X. So let's take a closer look at it. So arc measures, if you add every arc up, it adds up to 360. So we add each of these expressions together and set it equal to 360. Then subtract 200 from both sides and divide by 8, and you get X equals 20. So let's type that in. So X equals 20. That's number 14.